Thanks to improvements in prevention, early detection, and treatment, more than 1 million people in the U.S. count themselves as survivors of colorectal cancer. In this week's Positively Healthy, we're looking at one of the most powerful weapons in beating this disease. Think of it as a crystal ball, a common medical procedure that gives you a good read on your colon cancer risk. What's more, the colonoscopy not only predicts, it prevents.
So colonoscopies are an excellent screening tool. Colon cancer is the third most common cancer affecting men and women in the United States, and in the early stages, it is asymptomatic.
Experts advise getting a baseline screening at age 50, earlier if you have a family history of colon cancer. The end result provides a lot of comfort, even if the colonoscopy itself is a bit uncomfortable.
So the preparation is probably the most unpleasant part of it. There is a solution. What it does is it clears out your GI tract so that when we go in with the camera, we get a good look and we don't see stool or anything along the lines that would prohibit us from seeing polyps. So you take it the day beforehand, and it is a little salty tasting and, not the most pleasant thing in the world, but it's one time every 5 to 10 years.
March is National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Many people may not realize it's one of the few cancers that can be prevented through the screening process. During a colonoscopy, your doctor will look for and remove polyps, which are small growths that attach to the inner wall of the GI tract.
There are different types of polyps called adenomas that left unchecked, meaning in 10 years, 20 years, they could develop into cancer. Most polyps do not have cancer in them, but again, when we do remove them, we do send them to be looked at to make sure there's no signs of cancer cells. So we are removing any chance of cancer when we remove that polyp.
While colonoscopy is the gold standard, several less invasive tests are also approved for use. They don't address polyps, but can alert you to their presence.
So patients should get a colon cancer screening test, whether it's a colonoscopy or different other tests like a blood test or a stool test, to get a better idea of if there's any chance that they have colon cancer or colon polyps.
The bottom line is timely testing can find colon cancer when it's most treatable and beatable.